This is the TJ Show, and look at that. It's Wednesday, June 10th, 2026. Hello, J-Bo.
Good day, sir.
Hello, Kenny.
Hello, hello.
What's up, Heather?
Hello there.
Got a nice message here. Let's start with this.
Hey guys, this is Deborah from Oakdale/Groveland.
Thank you for listening.
Love you guys. Absolutely love this radio show. I got to be honest, I was one of those when you first came on and you took the time slot of my regular radio show. Like, oh, this is going to be bad.
So, and that's the default, right? You get something new. It's like, how could this possibly be good? But wait.
Man, you guys are hysterical. I love all of you. TJ, J-Bo, Kenny, Heather.
Look at that.
You guys are awesome.
Look at
that. Just hope you all have a great day. Bye.
Well, what a great way to start the day.
Yeah,
Thanks
better
for
day
giving
now.
us a chance.
Yesterday was my birthday. I had a beautiful day. My wife Jess took me out to dinner last night.
Nice.
And then I get home, and I was weirdly looking forward to this all day. If you were listening yesterday, Kenny bought me a very thoughtful gift. He took the gift card that I gave him for Christmas. It was $100 at a very fancy store.
A couple
Really
of years
nice
ago,
store.
too. I've been sitting on that gift
So,
card.
long story short, fancy store. One of the things he got me was a horsehair brush mitten. And this is something that you put on your hand, and then you use it. It's like a natural exfoliator. They take the hair from the horse on the neck and the tail. And they even write, it's such a fancy store, it's hair that was brushed off or fell off. Because they don't want you to think they're going up to a horse and just plucking the hair out.
Sure.
And all I could think about all day, even while I was at dinner with my wife Jess, was I can't wait to use this horse mitten on myself.
That food must have been horrible then.
The food was great, but I was like, this is kind of cool.
You were thinking of me in the shower.
So I got in the shower
That's not
last
weird.
night. And by the way, we have a double shower head. So, guess who was in the shower with me?
Oh, I
Good
love
for
that.
you.
And I know that sounds gross because I was there, but let me tell you, it was fun for me. And I put this horse mitten in the shower. My wife takes it and has the audacity to start using it before I did. I said, that's my present. Please give it to me.
Haven't you used multiple things that belong to her?
Yeah, but at least it's my birthday. Like, let me use it. So I use it. And let me tell you, my skin is smoother than ever. So, Kenny, you bought a fabulous gift. One of the best I've ever received.
Thanks, man.
Thank you
I'm happy
very
to
much.
do it. You're
Did
welcome.
you lotion up after the shower?
No, I didn't.
Well, then your skin would have been extra smooth if you would have done that.
Note taken. I will try that next time.
There you go.
And I will say the one thing about the mitten that I don't like is that you get horse hair on you, and then you have to wash the horse hair.
It's fine.
Hey, Bill, in Westminster, Maryland. What can we do for you today?
Well, I want to apologize for missing yesterday. Happy birthday, TJ.
Oh, you know what? No worries at all. How would you know?
He actually was really upset. He was crying and everything, Bill.
Yep.
Bill hasn't called to tell me happy birthday.
No, it's a very good day. We had a lot of fun. Went out to dinner with my wife, Jess. Any excuse to sit across the table from her, I'm in. That's the best gift. Actually, I realized every day's my birthday with my wife, Jess. She told me that. And I
You
said, yeah,
sat
that's
across
true.
the table from her? You didn't sit right next to her like you usually do?
No, it was a tiny table. I think they did that by design.
Okay.
No room. Well, thanks, Bill.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bill just reminded me, do you have that bunch of voicemails that came in yesterday?
Yes.
This was after the show yesterday.
It's your birthday today, TJ?
This is Michael in Southern Oregon.
You didn't give me any heads up.
He seems upset.
I didn't think he wanted a heads up. Like, how would I even let him know that it was my birthday?
You start talking about it days before your birthday.
All right, well, tomorrow I'm calling you back.
Okay, so keep an eye on the phones. I guess Michael's going to call. He wants to wish me a happy... It's all right. You don't need to. We don't need to wish everyone a happy birthday. It's fine.
Is this your birthday today?
This is candy now in Wisconsin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Okay, thank you.
to you. Nobody's even around me. Bye, guys.
Wow, that was
Wow.
the most Midwestern accent I've ever I've never heard a version of Happy Birthday quite like that before. I loved it.
It's beautiful.
was
She should
awesome.
release that and
You
stream
really
it.
should. I like it a lot.
Why should I be the only one to enjoy it?
Hi, this is Joy from the Last Frontier, way up here in Alaska.
Oh, thanks for listening, Joy.
And I was surprised to hear that it was your birthday because
What a shocking thing.
Why is it surprising? People have birthdays. People have a birthday every day. Every day somebody's having a birthday.
Yeah, if I didn't have a birthday, that should shock you.
Yeah.
it's my birthday too.
Oh, it's her birthday. Oh,
okay. Well, happy birthday.
Happy belated to you, Joy.
So happy,
Why didn't you tell me it was your birthday?
so happy birthday from another Gemini. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
I did have a wonderful day. My wife and my kids, they made it very special. You know, I did get a personal message from a friend of mine, and she said something interesting. So this is not this Heather, but a different Heather in my life.
Okay.
Hey, TJ. Just wanted to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Hopefully you like birthdays. I know some people are sensitive about turning older.
See, she doesn't know if I'm a birthday person or not.
And hopefully that's not the case for you. But I hope that you have an amazing day.
Do you know anyone who's like, oh, I don't want anyone to know it's my birthday?
Yeah, like several aunts. God forbid you say their name.
Don't talk
or their
about my birthday.
age.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to know I'm getting older.
Yeah, my brother doesn't. You can wish him a happy birthday, but he's just like, okay, whatever.
It's another day. That's my
Yeah,
dad.
pretty much.
That's another day. But no, I responded to Heather. I said, I'm okay with my birthday. I'm grateful. If I have a birthday, that means I've lived another year. And my saying is, I'm okay with DK. Meaning, this is a part of the human experience. We're decaying.
Okay with decay.
Yeah, and this is happy birthday. Okay with decay. You know, I keep thinking I'm going to go to the grocery store or the gas pump, and the prices are going to go down. And the gas has gone a little bit down, but not as much down as I want.
Are you working on your comedy skit?
No,
Is this
no.
your opener?
I'm telling you, I was visiting my parents, and I went to the grocery store, and they literally had the nerve to put $11.99 beneath organic eggs, a dozen of them.
Absolutely not.
And then if you wanted the cheaper eggs, they were $5. I was like, you've got to be kidding
I
me.
hope you didn't buy those because you have a friend who has chickens and she
Right.
gives you eggs for free.
Well, you know, I didn't know I had to travel with eggs. It was a 2.5-hour drive.
Oh.
Kenny hit the streets and asked this question.
How are you dealing with high prices right now?
A lot of tears. A lot of sitting in my house in the dark because I can't turn on the lights.
Oh, yeah.
And I go down to the farmer's market here every week, get myself my vegetables, and I pray to have enough money for rent when rent time comes around.
So it's...
You know, and a lot of businesses are suffering because people are just like, well, you know, I got to buy something else, like food.
Yeah. Or pay my rent.
just being hopeful.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm at this point. I'm an artist, so we were the first ones to get hit with all this. So
Are you cutting back on anything?
I've pretty much cut back on everything. Like I only go out to eat maybe once a month at this point.
Okay.
So
What would you say? Is there anything that you're still splurging on, even though you know that it's probably not the most responsible thing to do?
my little treat that I get from the coffee shop down the street on my way home from work. That's it.
That's the thing.
My $4 treat that I get once a week.
Hey, if they know how to make the coffee right, it feels good.
How are you dealing with high prices?
The same way everybody else is. You buy what you have to buy. You just buy less of it. And we raise our prices. So I'm a restaurant owner, so you try not to, but eventually you have to pass it on to the consumer.
So the other lady who's not going out to eat as much, this guy's feeling it, and then he's got to raise the prices.
That's interesting as a business owner.
One thing that we do is we lower the price when they come back down as well. So
That's good.
Oh, that's good. At least it's got that
somebody
going on.
does.
we have a pretty small menu. We print our menus in-house so we can change prices up and down. We have flexibility, I guess, that other places don't.
On a personal level, what are you cutting back on, if anything?
Meat.
Yeah.
Red meat is by far the highest raised price.
It is true. We got a steak the
Yeah.
other day, and I'm like, whoa.
It's up there.
Cows are thrilled. There's got to be more cows walking around, right, with prices like that?
Recently, we're forced into more pork and chicken at the house, veggies.
Are you splurging on anything, even though perhaps you probably
Gas.
shouldn't? Gas. But you need that.
You gotta have gas, so.
But is there anything like, I don't know, maybe like the trip to Starbucks or ordering from Uber Eats?
No, I'm cheap to begin with, so I don't do, even though our business utilizes Uber Eats, DoorDash, all of them, I don't ever use that. My father said if you can pay for it or do it yourself, why would you pay somebody else? So I never had that mentality.
Oh, there you go.
What are you doing to deal with high prices?
I'm making everything myself, like breads, butters, milk, everything I make from scratch.
Well, you start making bread on your own. You surprise yourself how good bread can taste coming right out of the oven.
Milk?
Yes.
You have access to a cow?
No. Like I make like hemp seed milk, coconut milk, stuff like that.
Where did you learn to do that?
YouTube.
Oh yeah, the YouTube.
YouTube University.
We're paying for this internet. Might as well use it for what it's worth.
YouTube University.
University, yes.
You have your bachelor's in YouTube.
Yes. And I am learning a lot. I work for a farm now. So now it's time for us to be able to be more self-sustaining in this time because we can't rely on everybody else.
We have gotten very comfortable. Like I think about when I was living in New York City and how normal it became to go and get a smoothie around the corner. And it's like, and that was when they were like $10. Now, a smoothie for $10, that's a deal. And we're literally putting fruit, banana with some ice in a blender and hitting a button.
Yeah, and adding some kind of milk.
Right. So people are figuring out, oh, I can do that. I'm capable of putting all that stuff in a blender.
Is there anything that you're still splurging on, even though you know it's probably not the most responsible thing?
The only thing I splurge on really is for my children to have fun. So we go to amusement parks, water parks, stuff like that. Like that, I know I'm not going to be able to have fun at the house for free, so we're gonna have to go out and spend money on that. So I'm okay with that.
Oh, that's very sweet of her.
Yeah, that's sweet.
For my kids to have the experience that they, for childhood.
I do get surprised. My kids come up with all kinds of ways to have fun, and it's like the weirdest stuff. They just built a world for SpongeBob, and my daughter was very excited to show it to me.
Nice.
You tell them to figure it out. Eventually, they figure it out.
Well, I'm sure you can't build like a water slide park at your home, or else they probably figure that out.
They do love that too.
Is there anything that you're still splurging on, even though it's probably not a good idea?
My pets. I don't know if it's not a good idea, but I'm not going to cut back on anything for them.
You're going to spoil your pets no matter how high the prices get.
Yes.
Okay, I can respect that.
They're happy with kibble. I mean, all they need is a bag of kibble.
I mean, as long as they keep eating, they should be okay.
I'm going to ask her if I can have some soon.
How are you dealing with high prices?
I expect them to go down very soon. They have been going down.
So you're just hopeful that things will get better?
Yeah, I mean, when gas prices go down, then the grocery prices go down. That's the main thing.
Are you doing anything to cut back or save money in this time of high prices?
I don't really need to. I'm doing all right.
Okay. Well, that's good for you. I appreciate it.
That guy is doing fine.
Yeah. Two different worlds. Right.
This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
A woman traveling from Dallas to Chicago shared her experience on X with her Uber driver who took her to and from the airport. And this has gone viral and has sparked a major debate. So this person on these two rides expressed how the driver did not help her with her luggage in the trunk. And she said, automatic 2 stars, no tip. And that's how the video ended. And now the debate rages on. Should your Uber driver or Lyft driver help you with your luggage?
What do you think about that?
Well, I will say that when I started taking an Uber or a Lyft to the airport, the drivers would. They get out of their car, come help me, load it, blah, blah, blah. And then when it didn't happen, I did realize, like, oh, this is kind of weird, you know? So
the good ones set the standard.
Yeah, they set the standard, and then I get it. Some people are like, well, some people can't lift a luggage that heavy. That's fine. Teamwork is a thing. I can help too. But I would say, like, if you want to operate as a taxi, because that's what Uber and Lyft are doing, taxi drivers usually would help you with your suitcases. That's just me. I mean, you don't have to, but it would be nice if you did.
See, I never expect them to help, although they always do. They always kind of surprise me. My expectations are usually at the floor for most things. So that's...
I'm so sad you live your life like that.
Well, and then you're pleasantly surprised.
That's true.
But I will say that sometimes Uber and Lyft, it feels so much cheaper than what cabs currently are and what they were. And that bothers me because I do love our cab drivers.
Yes.
But you're kind of like, well, they don't have to do it because the price is lower and it's their car and aren't they doing enough for us? The guy's got the little water bottle in the back seat. So I'm always not expecting it, but pleasantly surprised when they do.
I've had the conversations with Uber drivers that go back and forth from airports, and they get paid more to do airport trips than people who do not do airport trips. There's an incentive there. So I feel like with that incentive should come a little bit more customer service.
So lift up the bag and then also pick me up and piggyback ride me to the back seat.
Can I have some bottled water, please? Just chilled.
All right, I'm down for that.
Cable with some lime.
Kenny, what else do you have?
If you haven't been watching the Stanley Cup Finals, I think you might want to reconsider your decision. This might be the most exciting Stanley Cup Finals ever. The Carolina Hurricanes, they did even up the series last night on the road in Las Vegas against the Golden Knights, a 5-3 victory in Game 4. So we're now all tied up at 2-2. The series going back to Raleigh tomorrow night. And again, the excitement is awesome. I have never seen a Stanley Cup series with this many goals. Like, there's a lot of scoring in this series and a lot of back and forth.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Game 1, 5-4. Game 2, 4-3, went to overtime. Game 3, 5-4, and last night's 5-3 game. I mean, when have you seen this many goals in hockey?
Also, very tight games.
Tight games.
It's great. Well, the same thing's happening with basketball. These games are like points apart.
Yep.
Kenny, what else do you have?
The Men's Soccer World Cup starts tomorrow, but last night we had a women's soccer friendly competition between...
Pause. What is a friendly competition?
That's the term they use in soccer. It's pretty much an exhibition game. So it's a game that doesn't have stakes. It doesn't go to records or championships. It's a chance for these two teams to practice with each other, get better. U.S.
Sounds nice, right?
Sounds friendly.
Took on Brazil.
Hence the name.
In this friendly competition. U.S. did win 1-0. However, this game was historic or unprecedented. There were 8 red cards handed out to Brazil players and staff. A red card is an ejection from the game.
And you get one of those because you're either being hostile, right?
Right.
Yes.
So there's 2 types.
So not very friendly.
Yeah, so there's 2 types. Like, you could get, if you get 2 yellow cards, that would equal a red card, and then you would get ejected from the game. Or there's a straight red card where you just do something egregious, like punch someone in the face, and they just were like, you can't do that.
Yeah, out.
Out, yeah.
Do you think strategically they're trying to hurt the other team members so that it puts them at a disadvantage in the real game?
I mean, you would hope not, but like, I watched half of this game and it was very chippy. Like, Brazil, for some reason, they're a very good team and they are very capable of beating the U.S. They are very skillful. They could have played a skillful game, but they just came out like brutes. They look like they wanted to hurt these players for some reason. And I don't know why, because they're a very good team and they can beat the U.S.
Yeah, I wonder if there's some strategy. I always get bothered with the exhibition games. It's like you're putting so much on the line for nothing.
The atmosphere at that stadium also seemed awesome. Like, there were like 33,000 fans there for a women's game, which is crazy to me.
All right, what else do you have, Kenny?
The TSA has announced that new technology is coming to airports that will perhaps allow you to bring whatever size liquid container you want. So you won't get your toothpaste thrown away because it's above 3.4 ounces.
I've always wondered if over the years when they confiscate toothpaste or whatever it is, or like some of these really expensive lotions, they're 3.2 ounces, not quite 3. Thought you'd get away with it.
Yeah.
Is there some collection behind the scenes where they're making out? That's why their skin is so nice. Right?
That's
why they look so good.
That. Really?
Right?
Yes.
I mean, they're glowing at the airport.
When they patted me down the last time, very soft touch.
Yes. Not even a little bit of harsh. It's
that
amazing.
explains it.
I mean, listen, so as long as someone's using it, I don't want them to throw it out.
And if it's not open, they re-gift it for
Yeah.
Christmas. They're like, hey, I got some my mama.
Or eBay. They're getting rich.
There you go.
Yeah, so it appears the TSA is starting to roll out these 3D computed tomography security scanners. It uses CT technology, like if you were to get a CT scan on your body. But this will be able to determine whether or not the liquid in the container, regardless of its size, is dangerous or safe to fly with. The thing is, they're aggressively, quote unquote, deploying these 3D scanners, but it's going to take a long time. There are a lot of airports. The plan is, or at least the hope is, that by 2043, they'll all be installed. So don't hold your breath.
You know, my bag was pushed aside the other day when I was traveling. And I was like, oh boy, what is it? I assumed it was going to be, I was traveling with a microphone and cables and everything. They don't care about that. They pull out a little rubber ball that I have. It's like a thing that you use, to like massage yourself. I'm like, that's the thing you were confused about? It's a ball.
I get so irritated. Now a lot of airports, you don't have to take off your shoes.
Yeah.
I still take mine off because since they've had us not take off our shoes, for some reason, I always flag the system. Like, I always get flagged, and then I have to take my shoes off anyway.
Well, they probably want to see your cool shoes.
So, that or take them. No.
Got those Jordans and...
So I end up taking them off to begin with because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to go through and then have to go back and take my shoes off. So
it's like a Bruno Mars video. When you put those shoes on the conveyor belt, everyone's like, ooh, look at those shoes. They all start
Jamie,
going
this
into
question in the back, where'd you get those? How much were they?
Exactly.
Did I ever tell you guys the time I got flagged at TSA? say, they thought I had something serious, and you could see the serious faces on people as they pulled me to the side. They thought it was a weapon or something like that. It was my Harry Potter wand.
Nerd.
Very embarrassing.
Well, they should be even more concerned after they found that you spent money on that. Kenny, what else do you have?
The GOAT is back. Of course, I'm referring to Serena Williams, the GOAT of tennis. She played in her first professional tennis match after 4 years. That's 1,375 days, and she won yesterday in the HBC Championships in London.
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, she competed in the doubles competition, not with her longtime partner, sister Venus Williams, who's staying retired for now, but with 19-year-old Canadian Victoria Mboko.
Ooh.
Imagine how cool it is for her to play with the GOAT. They won in straight sets.
Kenny, what else do you have?
A man from India accepted payment of about $2,600 US to get a tattoo on his forehead promoting a crypto meme coin. Now, unfortunately for this man, they spelled the crypto meme coin wrong. So not only does he have a tattoo on his forehead, but he has a misspelled tattoo on his forehead now.
Well, either way, it's terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Like,
supposed to
I don't
say...
understand. So is this a company decided to pay him to do this as an advertising campaign?
No, so this is even more disturbing. I guess somebody behind this meme coin did this. There's a service. There's a crypto marketplace. I won't even say its name because it's really disturbing. But essentially it allows individuals to perform humiliating tasks, sparking widespread criticism, and you can pay these people a bounty to do just about anything. It's pretty much a service for rich people to pay perhaps not so rich people money to do dares.
Yeah, when people are desperate, so they're willing to. Yeah, that's disturbing.
That's
dark.
That's really dark.
We're cooked, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have to be.
Like humanity.
We don't have to be.
We don't have to go on that website.
Right.
We don't have to be available for that kind of humiliation.
But those type of people who are on those websites willing to pay people to do humiliating things, even though those people are desperate, still exist in this world.
Right.
It's dark.
Like they're stripping people of their humanity.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, remember that sign I read to you guys? I was at a used bookstore in a tiny town. I can't even remember where it was. And on their wall, it said, dystopian fiction is supposed to be a warning, not an instruction manual.
Mm-hmm.
These kinds of stories, it literally sounds like we're in a dark movie that 20 years ago you go, that would never happen. No one would ever do that.
Right.
And now it's happening right before our eyes.
Well, a lot of people, at least this article, is comparing it to the Netflix show Black Mirror, which is kind of like a Twilight Zone for today, where it's very dystopian plot lines and messed
Twilight
up
Zone,
situations.
That was kind of gentle.
It was.
When you think about that, you're
compared
like,
to Black Mirror and what's going on now in real life. Yes,
very disturbing. Kenny, what else do you have?
Well, we have reports from the airline industry. Going back to April, the airline industry spent a collective $6.5 billion on jet fuel. That's a 78% spike compared to the $3.6 billion spent last year in April. And because of this, the airlines
Prices
are
going
reporting...
down.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Did I read that wrong?
No,
Yes.
they didn't mention anything about a decrease in prices, but they did say that their profits are probably going to be cut in half.
Well, households feel the same way.
Exactly.
Terrible.
The same way. I mean, these ticket prices are going to go up. I mean, they have already gone up. They're super expensive. They're ridiculous.
Well, Kenny, thanks for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
We've got Kirsten in California. Is that really you, Kirsten?
Yes.
Hey, so not too long ago, we played back your message and you were asking a question. Was something weighing on your conscience about what you asked us?
Yes. I've been going on these little road trips to try new coffee shops and driving through a bunch of beautiful orange orchards. Couldn't resist temptation, had to steal a few. Talked to my friends about it. We were trying to figure out, is it better to steal fruit from a big orchard or from somebody's tree in their yard? Wanted to see what you guys thought about that.
Yeah, and we all had our opinions on that.
Yeah, I say ask for forgiveness, not permission, but whatever.
And Kenny, what would you say?
I said I thought the house would be a better, more appropriate steal.
Yeah, I don't care. Steal from wherever.
Yeah, see, I just can't do it. I feel like I would have a hard time eating the fruit. I feel like, do you ever feel bad about eating the stolen orange?
Oh, I felt super guilty, but I did choose carefully. I saw there was a fence, and there was a whole bunch of oranges hanging over the fence line, and so I felt like maybe those were a fair grab. And, I took like 2 or 3, and they were the best oranges I've ever had.
Yeah, no, I believe all that.
It's over the fence. Right.
Have
Public
you-
domain at that point.
Did you ever think maybe I'll talk to the people there and ask if I could take one? Because I think you'd be surprised. If you ask, I bet they'd say yes.
Yeah, I ended up taking them from a big orchard, and if there was somebody out there, I'd, probably be like, hey, can I grab a few? But there was no one there, and there were so many oranges, and they were ripe, and they were falling on the ground. I was like, surely they can spare a couple for me, right?
But I wonder, do you feel bad about it? And that's part of the reason why you called us. Like, it sounds like you've...
Do you want her to feel bad?
No, I don't. I don't want her to feel bad. I'm always just curious to know what prompts people to do things.
I did feel bad, but the curiosity and the novelty of picking fruit off of a tree, like I'd never done that before. And I was like, this is going to be such a cool experience as opposed to going to the grocery store, getting fruit not local, not going to be ripe. And those oranges tasted so good.
Right.
So,
well,
I felt guilty, but I also felt like it was worth it.
I feel like it's not worth sitting with the guilt. Like that's the thing that... Even if it inconveniences me, just for me, I try to do what's going to make me feel good on the other side of it. So I'm not questioning like, oh, which one is worse, this one or that one. And also, these farmers, they need all the support they can get, right? People are putting them out of business every other day.
True.
Next thing you know, a farm goes out of business. There's an Apple store there.
It's possible those oranges would have landed on the floor.
And she's testing the product and now giving it a glowing recommendation.
Right, and who's not in the mood for oranges?
Right?
So I guess it all comes back around. Well, listen, Kirsten, it's so great to talk to you. Thank you for leaving us that message. We had fun answering it, and I'm in the mood for an orange. So the orange business will prosper anyway.
All right. Buy local.
There you go. That's the most important thing.
Hey, I'm Jonathan Marks, host of the show Go to Health. Go to Health is an evidence-based health expert interview series bringing you reliable, fact-based information you can count on and use to elevate your life. We attract guests focusing on health issues for infants, teens, adults, and seniors, the entire life cycle. And our guests come from a variety of Western alternative and holistic practices. We bring together the public seeking proven solutions to their healthcare needs and healthcare providers trying to reach audiences with quality information, services, and products. If you like our show, please leave us a thumbs up or a 5-star review. That helps us get evidence-based information out to more people. You can listen to Go to Health on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And you can watch us on YouTube and visit us at gotohealthmedia.com for access to hundreds of shows. Go to Health. Elevate your life.
I'm Jake Halpern, host of Deep Cover, a show about people who lead double lives. We're presenting a special series from Australia. It's all about a family who was conned by a charming American.
When you marry someone, you feel like you really know them.
I was just gobsmacked as to what's going on here.
Does the name Leslie Manookian mean anything to you?
Oh, you bet. Never forget her.
Listen to Deep Cover Presents Snowball, wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the TJ Show. J-Bo, you did some online dating for a minute, right?
I did, yes.
And is that how you met your husband, Archie?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So I'm curious to know what you think about this trend that seems to be catching on. So we've heard of catfishing, right? Where it's a total lie. Could be an old man in a basement pretending to be Jennifer, who's hot.
That's real.
And needs some Bitcoin help, right? But the world continues to try to get us to be okay with, well, maybe just a little bit of lying. Like, yeah, full lies are bad, but what about just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just a little lie.
Just a little lie.
So this trend, it's now being called kitten-fishing. It's happening so much, it has a name. Kitten-fishing is where you're posting photos of yourself, but maybe they're old photos from 15 or 20 years ago. Maybe they're heavily edited, or now maybe you've put your photo in some sort of AI software and your face kind of doesn't look like you, but it's like a shell of you.
Mm-hmm. It like tightens your face up a little bit.
Right.
Like you just got Botox or something.
Job lies. Like maybe your position looks a little better than it actually is. Your height, you might be 5'10" as a dude, but you're saying you're 6 foot. Where's the line? Maybe making your education look a little bit better than it was. That would deeply annoy me. I mean, so I tried online dating, but we're talking over 20 years ago, like when it first came out and it was a novelty. And I even remember then, like somebody would take a picture at a different angle and you show up at the pizza place and you're like, ooh, this is not okay. This is not okay. I'm a nice person, I think, but this is not okay. And inevitably what would happen is it would start off on the wrong foot. Like you're dealing with that.
Well, you're tainted now. So you're having this conversation with this person and in your mind you're like, what angle did you take that photo from? Where were you?
And can you tell me how to do it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What? Right. So you're thinking about that while you're having this conversation. So of course it's not going to go well.
Well, it also feels like the start is a breach of trust. So now you got to work. What was that all about? And then do you not bring it up? It just doesn't seem like a great way to start. And then, of course, I think of Kenny, my friend.
Of course you
This
do.
is the same thing I thought about.
Who has literally done this. Like, you've lied to women. And there are great examples of this that we've brought up a number of times.
Let's bring it up again, TJ. Why not?
Well, okay.
We're here.
My favorite story is he was dancing with a girl on a dance floor. So this was an in-person lie, at least.
Yeah, and it was at a bachelor party, too.
Right, and he told her, as a radio performer, that he was a mechanical engineer.
It's like the
Classic.
same thing.
She was an architect.
But it's not.
Okay,
Yeah.
but let me put something through the lens of kitten fishing. So is this okay? You were at my house a few years ago.
Yeah.
You took a picture with my dog, Luna.
I did.
And you posted it as a profile photo. Now, you didn't say it was your dog,
No.
but it could be assumed.
I would assume, like if I'm swiping, I'm like, oh, he posted a photo with him and his dog.
So how did that work out? Did you have to explain that it wasn't your dog when you met your now fiance, Allison?
Well, that dog, your dog, did help me meet my fiance, Allison.
Right.
And yes, I did explain to her that wasn't my dog.
I feel like this is one of those things that's going to come up after they're married, like 20 years later. Like, do you remember when you lied to me about having a dog?
Yeah, out of nowhere, it's gonna be an argument.
It's just like festering inside.
Yes.
All right. Well, listen, my vote is just tell the truth. You may remember yesterday at this time, J-Bo was cracking up. You saw this great ad that was flying by on your Instagram, and people were making fun of it in the comments.
Yeah.
It was for this boxing event or gym or something. And they didn't realize in the ad, because it was AI generated, that there was a 3-armed boxer.
Yeah.
And so someone was asking, if I only have 2 arms, can I show up?
Yeah, it was great. It was a great comment.
And it's like the laziness of it. They just generate image, put it out. But this is funny timing. So yesterday, there was all this attention on this, quote, product that Costco was apparently selling. And there's a picture that goes along with it and everything. And what they were claiming was that Costco is now selling a lazy river pool for your backyard.
Sign me up.
So you can buy this like inflatable lazy river.
Yeah.
You set it up in your backyard and there's pictures of it and everything. Well, Kenny was like, this is amazing. Of course, like Costco's really done it all. We thought the 10-foot tall Halloween decoration was it all. Oh, no, there's more. You can now install your own lazy river. So you look it up, and within hours, Snopes had to put out some sort of a response because people were so excited about this. It was a total made-up thing. It was all AI generated, AI slop, but it was so real that people actually thought it was legit, and there were so many searches for it that Snopes, the
They
website,
had to respond.
They responded and said this is actually not a product.
Yeah.
But it is a little concerning. Like, as funny as that is, that people are so wrapped up in whatever's getting delivered. There's another thing that's happening where these really abrasive headlines are coming out, and they're almost like little memes saying this is happening, and people comment. They're going crazy. They're fighting. It's totally made up. But it's about something that's real, or it's about the basketball game, maybe.
Right.
And it's like, this is what's happening. And so all of this emotion and all of these feelings are actually happening in people. They're generating their clicks. They're making money off of their clicks. And it's just a waste of time.
But knowing Costco and how much they value their, their people and customer service, they're going to find a way to make this possible.
Well, they better. I mean, because it seems very attainable. Like, why not make an inflatable lazy river? I think you can. There's the technology exists to make that. I hope that this at least inspires a real product that people can someday have in their backyard.
You know what you could do if you're Costco? you could have a water park above the middle area, where they don't have all the shelving.
Yeah.
They got the clothes and all that stuff.
Yes.
Have you ever been to the Bahamas? I think it's Atlantis, where you can go through and it's like a clear slide.
Okay.
And you see the sharks and everything. What if you did that and it was like a floatable ride that you go and you see all
Putting
the things?
a water park in Costco?
Yes,
So you can get around and see what's on the aisles?
Yes, it's like a transparent slide situation. It just goes across the whole store. This would be genius.
It seems practical.
That line would be so backed up. So backed up.
I might finally get a membership.
Right. You would get the $1.50 hot dog and the soda combo, and then you'd go on the ride. Or like while parents are shopping, the kids just float around.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome. Okay. We just gave away that idea for free. Come on now. Are you there, Dennis?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes,
Very
I
good.
am.
So I heard you've been married for a very long time. How long have you been married?
I met my wife in 1973.
Uh-huh.
And we are still together today, 52 years later.
52 years.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And every day is the first day with her, all those 52 years.
That is wonderful. Now, okay, this is a great opportunity to learn something. So tell me, how do you keep your wife happy for that long? What should I be doing? What am I taking note of? And anyone listening that wants to have a nice marriage, what do you do?
And what is she doing to keep you happy? Add that to it, too.
Yes.
My wife is very attentive to me, devoted to me, and she shows it every day. Likewise, I do the same thing as well.
So you pay attention to each other?
That we do.
That's good.
And as we age, it's even more blissful.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? It's cool to hear that marriage has been a good thing for you, right? Because I think a lot of people can default to, it's the ball and chain, or you name the negative thing about marriage, but it's the best part of my life.
It is. I've never thought of it in that way, in ball and chain, never.
Well, listen, we appreciate you picking up the phone. Thanks for calling. Thank you for listening. And you call us anytime, okay?
I will do that. And I thank you very much for listening.
Oh,
well, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good one,
All right, you
Dennis.
take care, Dennis.
Okay.
Bye.
Man, how sweet is Dennis?
To
Who is
make it to 52 years, you got to feel that way.
Well, I mean, but for him to say, we got to get that in a quote. You know how you go to those stores and they've like wood burned a quote into a big pallet of wood?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that, Kenny? Do you have time for that? Like, what was his
Add
line
it to
again?
your schedule, Kenny.
No, I think the line was, every day is like a first date. He just said it and I just forgot it. What was the line?
Something like that.
You weren't taking notes.
Every day is a new day. Every day is the first day.
Every day is the first day.
Okay.
Yes, I like that. Yes.
For me, every day feels like the last day.
Why? I don't understand. You hear this guy is 52 years married. Why would you want that?
I'm just saying, it's a long life.
All right. So no, it's not long enough. All right. Heather,
Yeah.
you keep doing you.
Heather might need some food and some sleep.
Yeah. Are you hungry?
Yeah, a little.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where the attitude comes from.
There's a bag of granola and nuts out there.
Oh, thank you.
That's
bird
yours.
food. There's some bird food to make you happy.
I'll go graze.
Yeah. Game 4 of the NBA Finals. It's happening tonight, Madison Square Garden, New York City. I have a question. I saw these headlines swirling around, and I feel frustrated, and I barely care about anything when it comes to sports.
Mm-hmm.
So there was this call that was controversial during Game 3, where apparently the Knicks were fouled, but the refs seemingly missed it. They don't call the foul. Now, after the game is done, Knicks lose. The NBA is saying, yeah, the refs got that wrong.
Yeah.
And so, what do you do about that? That changes maybe the whole course of the game. They might have won that game had they called that foul.
I would agree with you there. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. The foul that TJ's talking about, it was away from the ball. Victor Wembanyama kind of took Jalen Brunson, who was trying to break through a screen, around the shoulders and neck area and pretty much threw him to the ground. It was pretty obvious.
And Victor plays for the Spurs and Jalen Brunson plays for the Knicks.
Yes, thanks.
So why don't you watch the replay? Don't they have the replay?
I don't think
you
that
can't call that?
There are certain rules as far as what plays you can challenge and which plays you can't challenge. I don't think the coach was allowed to challenge that play.
Well, if it annoys me, it must annoy you. You're the one wearing the Knicks hat.
It annoyed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Even people who, like you said, you yourself aren't even following sports for real. And you're annoyed. A lot of people are just annoyed. Like, why would you not call that?
Well, also at the highest level. How is there not some plan so that when something is so obvious, you have a way to call it or stop the game or something?
Yeah, well, essentially yesterday you had the NBA's head of officiating doing like a press tour explaining what happened, and he said that you have 3 referees for an NBA game. One of them is supposed to be focused on the ball. The other 2 are supposed to be focused on other areas of the court. And you had 2 officials focused on the ball and only 1 official focused on this play that happened away from the ball, so they didn't see it.
Yeah, the other one's looking at the celebrities in the crowd.
So someone dropped the ball.
I mean, Spike Lee was like on the court half the time.
Yeah, hire him.
So I think what you hope for is that the officials hear this criticism and are more mindful. They do a better job next time and maybe make some make goods for the Knicks.
Yeah, but see, that's wrong too. You can't call it in the
Just
Knicks.
call it fair.
favorite.
Like, watch the game.
That would be enough. If they just called it fair, that would be enough.
Right. So that's annoying. Do you think they're going to win this? Or does this get in their head and mess with their mental state?
You mean like win tonight's game?
Yeah.
Well, I'm confident. I'm confident that the Knicks can pull it together. They made a lot of mistakes. It wasn't just the fouls. I mean, they turned the ball over 13 times the other night. So I think if they clean up their act, they should be able to win tonight.
All right. Very good. Well, I'm upset because I predicted a sweep, and this messed up my prediction.
That's why we've been telling you to stop saying things like that.
Well,
Jinxed it, bro.
I'm going to. I stopped yesterday. This
You
is
had no choice.
Right, I know. It's very frustrating for me. This is the TJ Show.